We're coming on today to talk about our 5 favorite books so far this year. I have 2, Katie has 3. We're going to quickly go through them. But these are so far our 5 most favorite books from this year, 2024.
Since we're like a little over halfway through the year now, we thought this would be a fun thing to come on and do. So
yeah, it was a hard decision, but these are the ones we're choosing, and obviously this could change. We'll do an updated video at the end of the year of our best books of 2024. So let's dig in.
All right, I was gonna go this way. It doesn't really matter, but we'll start with this one since it is not the first book I read in 2024, but I read it before my other 2 that I'm gonna talk about. Home is Where the Bodies Are. We've talked about this one a lot on here. I'm gonna pull it out of this cool sleeve, by the way. This is probably my favorite edition that I have of this book. We've got like what, 4 of them?
4 different editions.
So yeah, Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. It is a thriller. She mostly writes thrillers. She does write in a couple different genres, but thrillers are definitely her strong suit. Yeah, this book, let's see, do we have, no, this one's not signed, I don't think. We have a couple signed copies. But yeah, we have, definitely talked about this one a lot, but I feel like it's very fast paced. I've loved everything so far that I have read from Geneva, so I was not surprised in the least that I ate this one up. I felt like the twist ending was awesome. I did not see it coming. I've had seen different reviews on this one where some people had it figured out earlier on, but I did not. So this one definitely shocked me. It for sure is in my top 3, or since I picked 3, he picked 2, so it's part of my
This
top
is
3.
one of the 5 books that we both have read.
Yes,
The other 4
yes.
we both haven't read.
Yes.
But this was an excellent book.
Yep.
Highly recommended if you haven't read it already.
Yep. Grab this one. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with any of her books, but I mean, I would suggest grabbing this one first. We're the perfect marriage, but this one was fantastic.
Good place to start. Get used to her writing style and her crazy twists.
Yes.
For me, this is my favorite rom-com. It's the Kindred Spirit Supper Club. I've talked about this one a little bit from Amy E. Reichart. She's become an author that I've picked up a lot of her books already. So this is a rom-com with kind of a magical realism element because there are spirits. It's a play on words. Those are ghosts. But this is a really fun rom-com. It takes place in Wisconsin with 2 characters that are very, very, very likable. She likes to focus a lot of her writing on food, and this was no exception because this takes place at a supper club in Wisconsin. So if you're from Wisconsin, you know. But really fun book, just really easy to get through and funny. And a lot of rom-coms, the characters aren't always likable, but these 2 were very, very likable. And the ghost element was very, very intriguing. And they became just part of the book because the characters, there's kind of a main character, and she's one of the main spirits, and she's very, very fun. Very, very fun. So definitely check this one out if you're into rom-coms, or if you just like, interesting spirit, ghostly, fun books.
That brings me to a rom-com. My next 2 are rom-coms, actually. But this one is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. She is one of my favorite authors, hands down. So actually, the 3 books that I'm going to talk about are favorite authors. So it makes sense that they have been my favorite books so far this year. I did read this in April, I believe. I was gonna get it and then wait till the summer to read it because it says just.
I'm shocked you didn't.
But I couldn't because I was just so excited to read it. One thing, if you have not read Abby Jimenez yet, yes, her books are funny and lighthearted, but she also does talk about some more deep, tough topics and covers those really well, I think. So if it's something that she hasn't personally experienced, I think she does a really good job doing her proper research and writing about things with such depth and knowledge. This one is obviously a perfect one to read in the summer, but really you could read it anytime because her books are an absolute delight. So all I'm gonna say is Justin for this one. No. But there's a particular scene in the book where I'm just like, oh my gosh, that I can't give it away, but he does something for the main character that, you're just like kudos. So yeah, very sweet couple in this book. It's like a fake dating trope for that one. So I didn't say that right away, but yeah, definitely love that one. I feel like I want to reread it before the summer is over, but our summer is going by so fast. So
Still time.
I know. All right, you're up.
My next book is one I finished recently, and I've talked about it pretty recently, but I can't get out of my mind, and I can't get out of my eyes. The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monica Kim. This was her debut novel, and it was so fascinating. It has a strong female character, and she develops a very unique craving. I'm sure you can guess what that is. But really well written, with really well developed characters, and it's got a strong family element that's really, really intriguing. But this was an excellent book. I hope Katie reads it really soon, because it's really different. It kind of crosses a lot of different genres. It's really considered a suspense horror, but
it's also like a family drama.
Yeah, family drama. It's kind of a thriller.
Domestic thriller, maybe.
Really, really good. I mean, 100% recommend this book. It's not really as creepy as you might think because it's so strongly just focused on the family, but there are some things that are pretty fascinating. 100% recommend this one if you like books, especially really, really, really well-written books. So.
And then last but not least, this has been a reread for me. That's how much I absolutely loved it. So I've talked about this one before, but Funny Story by Emily Henry. She's another favorite author of mine. Shocker. But yeah, if you've not read her before, I would suggest reading this one first, because the difference between her and Abby, by the way, is like Abby's books sometimes kind of go in a certain order. Like she has a couple like trilogies where you like technically should read, like, you know, read them in order. You don't have to, but it's recommended. But Emily's are all standalone, so none of the characters have overlap or anything. They don't know each other, you know, it's like the stories are just completely like independent of one another. So yeah, again, you can't go wrong with her either. You can start with any of her books, but I'm obsessed with this one. This one has now outranked Book Lovers, which was my favorite for a really long time. But this is a friends to lovers book. So like roommates, friends to lovers. Friends to lovers is my favorite trope. So I read this one really, really quickly. I tried to savor it, but like I read it really fast.
You read it twice.
And then I read it again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I probably go as far as to say this is my number one favorite read so far this year. And yeah, I've been on such a thriller kick I feel like for quite a while. But now I feel like I almost equally read rom-coms. I go, back and forth between the two genres, and I really read lots of other things too. But Emily Henry is a great writer. She just like Abby, she writes with a lot of depth, and yes, her books are still lighthearted and funny. I definitely laughed plenty of times during this book, but she also writes on some tough topics, and some of the characters just are dealing with tough things, and both authors are not afraid to touch on those topics, and it creates for a really awesome reading experience overall. So highly recommend. I will sing her praises always.
Yep. So 5 books here. Add them to your TBR. Let us know what you think. So these are our top 5 books of the year so far. We're reading a lot, so this list could change, but let us know what your favorite books are.
Yeah.
Comment below your favorite top 5 books.
Yeah.
Top 1, top 20, whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
See ya.